face.
La la.
Hey, crew. Good day.
Not to brag, but I did blow dry my hair this morning. I did it this morning. I got up early enough to blow dry my hair.
Ew.
And I shaved my legs.
You know what?
I'm not wearing a bra. That's what's up, everybody.
No bra, denim jacket though?
No, check this out. I'm going in.
Get it. Yeah. Dude, we
Hey,
from just flashing underwear to Shelly showing off she's braless. I love this.
Mm-hmm. That's the
my
move.
sexy
That's
shimmy.
the meme right there. That's the gif. Oh, nothing. You know what? Nothing says happy neighbors like blow drying your hair at 4 a.m.
Oh my God. My neighbors love me. Between my alarms and my blow dryer. And
my alarms and my blow dryer.
I could never blow dry my hair before work, ever.
It's only because I'm going somewhere. It's only because I'm hopping on an airplane. If I wasn't hopping on an airplane, these legs would still have a ton of hair on them, and this would be in a top knot, like a messy.
Yeah. you definitely, if Odo know, you put in some effort, man.
Yeah.
He better recognize and appreciate.
He does.
I agree.
He definitely does.
I need to come up with a 90s topic other than I want to be mad that People Magazine has a 90s podcast.
Oh man.
I think this is the first time we've played this song on the 90s at 9.
I think it's perfect. It's a perfect balance.
Well, I think it kind of goes really well because I mean, what doesn't remind you of prom? Like Next Too Close, going into Everything I Do for You is like the slow dance of all slow dances. So
I agree. I concur. Now I didn't bring my deodorant. Fudge.
What do you need deodorant for?
For me, I want to smell good for myself.
What's up, Thor? Hey, buddy, what time you want to play golf at? I'm putting together tee times and stuff for the tournament. What's your preferred time?
If you need us to go a little earlier with our tea time, we're like super flexible, just so you know.
You are. So you want to go with those 3 times? Because I looked at them yesterday, and I could plug you in for any of them.
Oh, okay. Probably 9:45, I think, is what I gave you.
Okay. This is your first one? I got it. Yep.
Because that way we can finish and I can still like hang out afterwards and see all the people who had later tea times.
I'm going to put lotion on my armpits. I'm going to see
how it isn't a shotgun start. Ranch RBI is not set up for shotgun starts just yet because of like crowds gathering. But who knows?
Not till August 1st, I think they said. His thing seems to be specific about they can't get anyone to come to work at RBN. Which a lot of people are having that issue. And so to have anything where the kitchen is open, you have to have like a minimum amount of staff on hand, even just like to open the kitchen. And they can't even get that. It's it's crazy, dude.
Well,
I'll tell you what, dude, we learned a few things in the pandemic. The teacher thing we learned about how important teachers are. I mean, obviously they've been important, but oh my gosh, we actually felt it. And we really, as a society, cannot talk crap anymore about people that take government assistance. If you were one of those people, because now that everyone had a chance at it, not only did everybody take it, even people that didn't need it, but now no one wants to go back to work because it's so delicious, you know? So I mean, like that whole part of what we do in society, and we have to completely wash that from our heads because that is not true when faced with adversity. We are all down for some help.
It continues the conversation of what are we paying people?
Yeah, exactly.
These crucial people that people have overlooked and they've been fighting for the last few years to get, proper pay.
What's his name? Seth Meyers had someone was interviewing the other day and it was so interesting. He was like, I went from having a TV show on a set to doing it in my house. And the problem that most of us found was that people that do YouTube channels and YouTube shows, they have already been perfecting doing a show from their house, which means their lighting, which means their microphones, which means everything. He's like, I'm a professional. I worked on Saturday Night Live. I have my own show. But when I came to my house, I had no skills because I have a producer for lighting, a producer for mics, a producer for camera, a producer for everything on my set at The Tonight Show. And now that I'm home and it's just me, I'm realizing I'm a complete rookie at things that I probably should know more about. But I have basically put all of my faith in other support cast members to make me look good. And I have no ability to do that. It was so revealing. And I was glad he said that because I know that's so true. All right, here we go. Make some noise, y'all. Bryan Adams.
That was a wedding song in the 90s for sure.
Why isn't it still a wedding song? I would rock that right there.
Because Ed Sheeran came around the corner.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny you said that.
True.
And John Legend. I mean, that was my wedding guy.
And Bruno. Those three now own the wedding circuit. And Meghan Trainor. Okay, we could go on forever. It's Star 94.1, Jesse and Tati. That was Bryan Adams wrapping up the 90s at 9. And Tati, have you ever heard of a guy named Jason Sheeler?
Jason Sheeler?
Or Andrea Laventhal? Have you heard of her?
Wow, those are some names that sound like they're sudsy or like at Bath and Body.
They do. Well, these are two people that clearly have been listening to our show.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, guys. I mean, we appreciate
They're
it.
the new hosts of the People podcast. It's called the 90s podcast.
Oh.
That's it? That's the name of it?
That's it. People's in the 90s is what it's basically called. Our new podcast. And I'm looking into it, and it looks like they're doing things like reminiscing about power couples, Brad and Jen,
Ooh,
J-Lo and Diddy,
we have
talking about 90210.
Which is what we do daily.
Sound a little familiar, girls?
Well, if there's anything that I recently wrapped my head around, which is we're never the original for anything anyway.
This is just more of that, basically. They're going to do a whole episode where they break down Luke Perry and how we really love. We just did this last week, guys, on the air.
Yeah, but if they package it up better and made it into a podcast, then that's shame on us.
I bet you it's because they have a phone screener.
Is that what it is? They have a fourth member on their show, producer Shelly? They have the resources to put something like that together.
Maybe.
Well, anyways, not that you should, and not that I'm promoting this, but People is now going to be the next one that drops a very deep, let's look into pop culture, the 90s podcast, which I'm sure you can find on our iHeartRadio app.
Yeah, it's crazy how much the 90s are a topic of conversation now.
I told you guys, my daughter the other day was at home freaking. My daughter Savannah's back from college, having some fun here during the summer in San Diego, and she was in her closet freaking out, just throwing this and throwing that. And we're like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm going to a 90s party. I don't know exactly like what to wear." Like they're just like trying to figure out what that
Era
trend was back
Wow.
yes, and how that plays out to like what you're supposed to wear in a party. But I mean, that's what's happening. 90s parties are like the hotness right now.
Wild. My son was born in 1997, so yeah, I mean, he wouldn't even really know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it. They'd have to like go get an education, go Google it.
And just so you guys know, Thor, one of our stream mates,
Yes.
Everything You Do was his wedding song.
Oh, really?
Of course.
I love that. And by the way, hi to our stream mates who have jumped on. Our live stream is going right now. You can see how we do things on and off the air. Just go to jesseandtati.com to say hi. All right, what do you want to play next? The Weeknd?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get some Lady Gaga on.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
like
Gaga.
the Weekend without an E, okay, at the end.
Okay.
There's no end to
There is not, I
want
know.
an everlasting weekend.
Every time I Google The Weeknd and I spell it wrong, it tells me about 2 days.
End to it.
Okay,
I'd
stay
never
there.
noticed that.
Stay there. Yeah. I
love
don't think
that
he
you
could.
never
I
noticed.
don't think they'd let him have that name with the E. It's spelled differently. Oh my gosh, Marco, buddy, I've been watching your things. I saw your big thing in the back of your head. Love you, my man. Hope you're doing. Hope you're doing good. I hope we could see you soon. Hope I can hook you up with something soon.
Yeah,
Hey,
Marco.
what's up, O?
All I want to say is, wow, badass, man. You got a Chutes and Ladders board on the back of your head. That is like, woo!
Shoots and ladders board. That's exactly what it looks like.
Hey,
Crazy, bro.
You were an OG. Good for
Yeah,
you.
we got to show love to Marco today.
We're glad you made it out of there, and you've got and your sense of humor intact. Whatever they took out of that noggin of yours, they didn't take your sense of humor.
And Marco, did you see I talked to the people in OB and they're going to keep that pier open a little bit longer for you? That was me. So let's talk about San Diego County Credit Union. It's very easy, Tati, to talk about them because they do so much for the community. They're so great to bank with them. That's why I give them a vote every single year for best of in the UT Readers poll.
They started in the 90s, right? I want to say they did.
Yeah, probably before that.
21 years in a row. I mean, they're going to go on 22 if you vote them and you love them as much as we do. sdccu.com/vote if you'd like to get in that vote. And just so you know, even if you're not a member, there are so many people who are not members that vote for them every year because their life has been affected in some way, shape, or form. They support about over 75 nonprofits here in San Diego.
And some people have just refied with SDCCU or gotten a car loan or whatever it is. You're right, Tati. We all know that locally they are the go-to. It's San Diego County Credit Union, not big bank banking. It's Better.
Federally insured by NCUA. Message and data rates may apply. For details, visit sdccu.com. But remember, it's sdccu.com/vote to vote them as best credit union here in San Diego.
Don't forget to share that with your friends after you vote too.
Grocery Outlet has all the name brands you love.
Woo!
Stop by and stock up on quick.
Oh yeah, Alyssa.
13-ounce assorted varieties are buy one get one free at $2.69.
That was the funniest part about me taking my pants off was what you said about it. What's up, Amir? Yeah, you are a warrior, buddy. Right, Thor, we got to show some love. Mahir, we got the crew in today. What's up, you guys? Friday.
There you go. So be listening to.
All right. So what's everybody doing this weekend?
Guys, make sure you check out our Instagram as well at Jesse and Tati. Jesse posted a flashback Friday, throwback Thursday, whatever. He posted it this morning and
Whoa.
It
doesn't even look like him.
Not at all. Jesse's like, you know when they tell women they're like wine? Jesse's like wine. He got that good time.
Thank you guys for saying that. Makes me feel so good. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can. I had a better one that I wanted to send you guys because I was wearing my Von Dutch hat.
Oh Lord!
I think I may be able to pull it up. This right here, everyone should have one of these.
He didn't answer the question because he don't want to tell people he got work done. Okay, keep going. What was that?
The only work I've ever had done on my face is I had this thing called Kybella or something like that, and it was.
Girl on my feet had it done, and she was wearing a turtleneck. Go ahead.
That's it. I got it on my neck, but it was very crazy. It was I looked like Fat Bastard from Austin Powers pretty much because my neck just went like this, and then you would touch it and the whole thing would jiggle like a fresh bowl of Jell-O.
So much fun.
Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
It sounds like so much fun. I know it's not, but it sounds like, you know, like you like that. You can like smack that. You can make TikTok videos.
We had some fun with it. I mean, I think I made fun of it for a pretty good amount of time, but like I had to cancel going on Fox and stuff like that because it was just too crazy. It was like literally.
And didn't you kind of like for Wango Tango or something too? You had like do it when you weren't going to be doing anything on stage and stuff because of the swelling.
Oh yeah, we had to like totally work around all that stuff. Oh yeah. Hold on here.
It would have had the best ratings ever if you were like on Fox with that. Like
it was so bad. You're so right. Oh my God, you guys! I have some douchey pictures I'm about to show you right now. Yay! I'm so glad these are all coming up.
Chris Jones in the house.
Hi, Chris.
Feeling
like man, I'm about to. I just uploaded one of them. This is what Tati does. Like when you have Tati in your life, you just can't wait to show her shit that she can laugh at you about. I like love it.
Well, it's because it's new to me. Like everybody used to always tell me I was literally next door, and people would be like, "Oh, do you know Boy Toy Jesse?" I'm like, "No, I don't know Boy Toy Jesse." Like, and so now, like when you show pictures, this is who they were telling me about that I didn't know, and that's why it's like I love seeing it.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, I've never even looked at some of this stuff, and so now I'm going back to it, and it is so. Oh, look at that one, so dumb too. All right, hold on, one more. I found like the whole treasure trove of stuff yesterday. Basically, is what happened. Final 10. I found pretty much all my celebrity pictures though, which I was looking everywhere for because I can't.
I think Don's on here. Don, hi. I don't normally see Don. Don, welcome. I think Don got the same procedure as you. Because Don said I didn't.
Oh, the Kybella thing?
Oh, no. She's just saying she didn't think you looked like it. Got it. I thought she got the Kybella.
Oh, yeah. She saw your photo. Don's my friend from Portland. She was one of my listeners when I worked in Portland, and now we've just.
Oh, thanks for coming all the way down and listening and following Shelly down here. Heck yeah. It's really nice.
This is the one I was telling you guys last week just had hip surgery.
Oh, yep.
Oh my gosh, Don. I'm glad you're okay.
Oh. All right, guys. Hold on. Now I got to get one more from that same thing.
I feel like you're just enjoying yourself and not really going to show us any pictures.
I just found a lot of very old. Oh, I want to show you guys when I wore a scarf with a t-shirt. It was super good.
You know what this feels like? This is like when I was in the car the other day with Oliver and he started going through songs. He's like, ooh, this is a good song. And we listened to maybe the first 10 seconds of it. And I was like getting into it. And he's like, oh no, we're going to listen to this. And it was all these songs I was getting into, but it was like and then he would and we went through like 5 songs. And I finally had to be like, hey, stop it.
Stop. Let me listen to a song. That was my friend Nate.
I used to have access to the comments. I don't have access anymore. It's kind of like the Star Instagram account. I got locked out because I did something. Did I do something wrong?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Right, I actually couldn't find that set that I found that one yesterday. Do you guys like that one?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, gross. Oh.
Well, it's not terrible. It's just
so douchey though. I have my sunglasses on for a photo shoot. Like, who does that?
What kind of shoes are those? Jordans?
No, those are like dress up sneakers brand.
Oh, got it.
Fancy sneaker brand.
Got it. If a girl was like, I saw the sign, it said stop behind you. Oh wow. Somebody put baby in the corner of a dark room.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Those are the boy toy days.
You gotta send that to Tatis Jr. and be like, listen, there's no original, okay? But just know I did it. I did it first.
Yeah, that was Busta Rhymes' chain right there. That was when the MTV Beach House was down there, was broadcasting from there. Holy moly.
You're giving me Frankie V vibes, man.
I'm telling you, the thing that's so funny about Frankie V is that he still does this. Like, that was like my 15 years ago vibes. When I look at some of these pictures, I'm like, there's another Frankie pose, another Frankie pose.
Tag him. Nah, he's working right now.
I know. I should. I should tag him on some of these and go, bro, I'm having this serious Frankie V nostalgia moments right now with my pictures. Is there any other good ones you guys might want to see?
So people can't see Oliver unless we highlight his. And
hold on, I'm gonna highlight him. Hang on, stand by. There we go. Photo says, let's do Jaeger bombs. Yeah, that's correct.
That
the
is
red one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So true.
It says snack on the signs.
That's like the Wired 2010s. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you sent proof, huh? Like a video of you dancing?
Jesse, your arms look the same when you hold your forehead. I saw a peek of your muscles. Do I have muscles? I don't think I have muscles. Guys.
Where does that bruise come from?
Yeah, is that a vaccine bruise? What's that? Let me see that. What is that?
Other arm.
Other
arm.
Well, I don't know.
You've had
Maybe
that all, just like every time you stretch, it just like stares at us.
I wonder what the hell that is. When did I hit my arm on something? Maybe it could be a bite. My dogs bite me a lot. When I lay on the ground with them, I get bit a lot, and it probably could be a bite.
Natalie and Marvin never come here anymore, so I can say, I see you, Natalie.
No, Natalie does. Natalie like listens anonymously.
I see you,
She
Natalie.
just never checks in.
Manhandle your man.
Yeah, I deserve it, huh?
Yeah.
I have a video to send you. O has a video to send us? Yeah, what's up with that?
In a moment on Wednesday where I was unwashed hair, super tired, like dead ass tired, starving, on the verge of hangry, and he shot it from like this angle.
Oh,
so it's
hell no.
It's the worst angle ever. And as I was walking up to the table, all I was thinking about was what we were having for dinner. And I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for spaghetti. And it's like everything unattractive, all in a matter of seconds. And I look over and he's filming. And it was like, you motherfucker.
Oh.
He loves the candid moments, let me tell you.
Oh, you love your phone, bro. That thing is a weapon. It is a treat. It is everything. I agree. Nat hates when I pull my phone out, basically. She knows.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Dude, there's a box of chips in there because Jesse brought in a box of chips and it's the leftover chip mix. because his son only eats the Cheetos and the Doritos. So there's Cool Ranch, Fritos, Classic Ruffles, sour
Let's see
cream
what Tati
onions.
grabs there.
Like, because the kid won't eat anything else.
Yeah, my son is so picky, and so we end up with a lot of leftover chips from the variety pack. We have started just grabbing the large bag of the chips he likes so that we don't have so many extras. But I'm very popular at work when I do this.
I think I'm gonna do.
What tickets did you buy, Edward?
Dude, did she just have a come up on the chip box?
What did she do? What did she find? Did she find chili cheese Fritos? Did you find chili cheese Fritos?
She found Cheetos of some kind.
Cheese puffs?
Holy
Dang.
fuck! How
Dang.
did I miss
Cool
those?
Ranch is the first to go, Logan? You sure?
Oh my gosh, these are huge puffs. Why are they so big?
Oh, I love chocolate.
Yeah, see, isn't that what we used to say? Like when I was a kid, it used to be like, well, you know what happens when a girl eats a lot of cheese puffs, right? It was like how girls grew boobs. You guys you didn't hear that?
Shit, I
No.
had to buy mine. All right, hold on. And that didn't.
Did anyone else hear that urban legend that if girls ate too much cheese puffs, it made their boobs grow too big?
I never heard that.
Maybe that was my dumb friends. Nice. Oh,
Yeah,
cheese puff on a
that's about
skewer?
They're huge. Look how big they are. Look.
Those are perfect. Oh, that's right, Thor. How was the Padre game, man? Oh, dude. Did you sit in the vaccinated section or the non? How does that work? Are they intentionally not having fun in the non one to make people get vaccinated? I'm very curious. Very curious.
Hmm.
Dude, I gotta make
How
more
did it
streams.
go? Oh wow! I totally just tried to attempt that.
All right, so this weekend I'm going to go up to Ramona, and we're going to do some paintballing on Sunday for one of my son's friends' birthday parties. It's going to be at some like awesome paintball place in the forest. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to play a golf tournament today for San Pasqual High School. Ew, yuck. Oh.
What are you supporting for San Pasqual?
The San Pasqual coaches golf tournament. It's for all the coaches at San Pasqual. They have a tournament today.
Oh, nice.
Really? Didn't invite my husband.
Awkward.
Let me confirm that's what it is. Stand by. It sounds terrible. It sounds the worst.
Especially because Marvin is a coach at San Pasqual.
Yeah, he's the head basketball coach.
Varsity.
Oh,
Not
varsity.
freshman or JV either.
Yeah. Stand by. Let me look here.
And I should add, the nicest guy ever and the best teacher on campus.
Yes, and fun on the golf course too. Stand by.
Oh.
Wow. Star 94.1, Jesse and Tati in the morning. I fell down the rabbit hole of the internet yesterday, and I promise you guys, I found the best thing on the internet I found all week. I promise you guys.
Stop making promises, okay?
I'm going to teach y'all how to make $18,000 this weekend.
This
I'm here for
I
that.
don't know. This doesn't sound right.
I'm telling you guys, give me 10 minutes. I'll tell you exactly how to do it. Make sure my thing is up. What?
By the way, I'm using a coffee stir stick. Not that anybody asked. But
Is that what it is? Somebody needs to turn down their music.
What? Sorry, my music's up. My bad.
All good. Just a little reminder so we don't get kicked off.
that was me.
Yeah, guys.
By the way, they probably did invite Marvin, and Marvin said no because he's a coach and he's coaching. And his wife never sees him.
Is it still playing?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How long is that season?
They're in the playoffs,
Oh,
Good for him. I'm glad they made the playoffs.
and they
yeah. He was like
Victory Charter or Victory something Victory. They beat them on. They beat them on Tuesday. So.
All right, here we go. The San Pasqual High School Boys Golf presents the 10th annual Eagle Open. I guess it doesn't say anything.
You're playing with Ray?
No, I'm playing with Jason and Dawn, my besties. They both have daughters that go to San Pasqual.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I loved it too. So my best friend Dawn is a lifetime soccer player and coach. He has 3 daughters that he's coached all 3 of them. They're really good at soccer. One of them, she's talking to colleges, blah, blah, blah. But his daughter that plays soccer goes to San Pasqual, and Orange Glen just won CIF for girls soccer, right? Which is exactly what my buddy Don is very heavy into. And that is our high school. That is our alma mater. You show love no matter what. But I knew, because he was so deep into San Pasqual and all that, I knew it would be a funny conversation. So I was like, hey man, so yeah, you're OG, we CIF champs, dude. We're gonna put the banner up. And he was like, he's like, you could tell he's like crawling out of his, he's like, I mean, they're like in Division 7. like he couldn't like be happy for them. He was like, it's like, they're just not that. He just could not say like, hell yeah, because he is so deep in the soccer world, and it's it just like was hilarious. I knew he wouldn't be able to do it, but it was.
Tell Dom I like him. Yep, there you go. That was in the past. Tell him that was so long ago. Who cares? That was in the past. Nobody's cheering for Orange Glen anymore.
Correct. He could not do it. It was great.
By the way, Thor, Eric Meek is the head coach normally, but because he had some surgery, and he was having issues with his knee, he took this season off. That's what my husband's his assistant coach usually. So Eric Meek is your good friend. He will probably be back head coach next year.
Nice.
And if he's really your buddy, you'd know that.
Damn, Shelly.
Sorry.
All right, Edward, I want you to listen to what's happening in the world here in a few minutes. I will teach you exactly what you have to do this weekend to make $18,000.
Thor, you got T-Horde. Just joking. Yeah.
Donnie Boy, there's Donnie Boy right there. Don.
Hey,
did I not tell you? He couldn't do it, man. He couldn't show love. He's like, I don't, but they're,
Don, no one's talking about their high school heydays anymore. You go for SP, okay?
Whatever.
It's just Jesse's main bit on air. That's all.
It's my main bit. It's my lifeline on the radio that Orange Glen is my favorite. No big deal.
Not a big deal at all. It's only one school out of the whole San Diego. I mean,
he's right though too. Hey, what's up, Koi? He's right too though, because those divisions mean everything. I didn't realize that when I was in high school, we were just like Division 1, and you're just in the Division 1, and you just played all the teams. Now there's like, he told me like 8 divisions. It goes on to Division 8. So like,
oh wow,
there's all these ways that they can keep kids like competitive.
So is it that they won CIF for their division then? Or they won CIF?
That's what his thing. He was like, well, they won their division, but they're Division 7. I mean, come on.
So just so you know, SP got the same treatment when they won CIF 2 seasons ago, and it was like, but it was like Division 6.
Totally. It's like the thing. Wait, Jesse's going to keep singing in a few minutes, and the live stream will end. I don't know.
I was like, yeah, Katie. We'll give you the exact. It'll be 3:54. It'll be in 4 minutes.
Oh, Thor's feeling a certain way right now.
Sorry, Thor. I didn't mean to get you in your feelings. That's what we do here.
Oh, dang. He put it back on Meek. He's a bit reclusive, eh? Why am I enjoying this? I'm turning into Jesse. Such a chismosa.
Low scale drama, guys. You know I'm all about it.
Small scale.
Small scale drama.
Small scale gossip. And drama.
Oh, dude, there was small scale drama at the Starbucks this morning when the lady was yelling at Jared for screwing up the mobile order system. I almost didn't pull away from the drive-thru. I wanted to see how it ended. Oh man.
No, Ari's becoming one too because we drove by. There was an accident on like that Carmel Mountain Road that leads to OG's.
Right.
It was such a bad accident. We're like, oh my gosh. We like drove by and it was a single car accident where the car went straight into a tree. Ooh. And she was like, what are you doing, Mom? Turn around. Let's go back. I'm like, why would we go back? I'm like, we're not going to go back. I was like, I can't believe we just saw that. It's crazy. We went to pick up Lincoln. And then she was like, oh, Mom, go the same way we came so Lincoln could see the car. I'm like, Ari, we can't go back the same way. I was like, all right, let's go. And I was like, let's go. You know, I'm not going to fight them on it. So we're going. They blocked off the road. The police were all like, you can't go back. But that's, dude, she's most up to the nth degree if you want to go back and ride around and see an accident. That's how white people are.
Growing up, my mom and my grandpa, when a fire truck would go by, they would go and jump in the car to see where the fire truck was going.
Dude.
That's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Good idea, though.
And then they wonder why we have the programming that we have on air and like social media. Like we love looking at that kind of stuff. Anywho, let's switch the subject back to Edward not knowing that Jeannie Q was a woman. Thanks, Edward, for finally clicking on Jeannie Q's profile. It happens. Don't worry.
Jeannie.
Well, it's because she has a beard in her profile photo because she was a Lonely Parents Club participant and the kids were talking about her beard. And so now that's her photo.
Oh my gosh, Melissa's dad took it a step further. I remember friends' fathers who used to have a scanner.
Yeah.
My friend Lauren has an app for it. When we go places, if we see cops go by, she's like, hold on, let me find out what's going on. And she has an app.
Look, Chris,
dude, I had
point.
There was a girl in the neighborhood that was on a CB radio in her house. And she was literally talking to people on CB radio, right? Like she had a whole like network of people on there, but she was like really beautiful. And like, I remember thinking like, I wonder if like some of these truckers and stuff that she's talking to, like actually have any clue that like a super pretty, like 18-year-old girl is sitting in her mom's house talking to them on CB radio. It was like really crazy to me. It was crazy.
Dude, what's her name? Candy Cane? Do you remember that movie?
She had a name. Oh my God, she had a thing, and she would talk. She would talk to you about it in CB talk, like all the things they say.
Breaker.
Not necessarily. She'd be like, "Yeah, well, my handle and his rendezvous and the way she would like talk about people, and it was like, wow, you're like."
I remember my brother tried to get into that, and my mom had none of it. She was like, "Oh hell no, you're not weirdos on CB radios."
Hey, Melissa, what kind of illegal activity was your dad into? No, she's playing.
That's the best ever. Yeah, so my dad had a police scanner, and he used to send drones up, and
just playing.
All right, guys.
Dad had it. That's
someone doesn't try this weekend. I'm gonna be very disappointed. I have a busy weekend, or else I would try this. I would try to make the 18,000. Wow, Ariana Grande on Star 94.1. More variety from the 90s to now. Jesse and Tati in the morning. Thanks for flicking us on at work. If you got us going right now, if you're headed into work, tell your smart device when you get there. You want to listen to Star 94.1 on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, tell them flick us on.
Flick us on. Tati, I want to teach you how to make $18,000 this weekend.
I'm trying to teach you guys how to make all kinds of thousands of dollars. Nobody wants to listen. How to make
I was like, ooh, we gotta make sure we talk about Tati.
Yeah, that's right.
No, but I want to hear how 18,000. Let's go.
So there is this guy. His name is Salvatore Guerrao. He is a 67-year-old Italian artist that just sold his sculpture for $18,000.
Okay.
The art world is going bananas because it is an invisible sculpture.
What? Is it like the Ninja Parade that happened in Philadelphia all those years back?
What do you mean?
Couldn't see them.
Yes. So it's basically just like a podium with nothing on it.
$18,000.
And he's like, no. There is plenty on that. Y'all non-artistic eyes can't see it. That is a masterpiece. He calls it his philosophical assessment of his $18,000 invisible statue that just sold is that it's a vacuum. And it says the vacuum is nothing more than a space full of energy. And even if we empty it and there's nothing left, according to Heisenberg's uncertainty principles, nothing has a weight. And that is his sculpture.
Sorry, I didn't mean for the heavy eye roll.
Yeah, guys, I'm into art, so please respect what I'm trying to put out there right now, okay? This is very real to me. Apparently, if you were the recipient, if you purchased for $18,000 the invisible sculpture, has some very specific instructions on how you display it at home. You need a bunch of space, about 5 foot by 5 foot to be exact.
Just store your nothing.
It's got to live in low light or humid conditions. And it doesn't really need any special lighting or climate. There's no sort of requirements there. But when you are setting it up and putting your sculpture all dialed in, you just want to make sure you follow those guidelines.
Got it.
So.
Quick way to make $18,000.
I told you, right?
All you guys got to do is just have an invisible something.
Yes.
Yeah, a couple velvet ropes and be like, "Don't you see it?
Really,
Come on!"
You gotta really own it.
You gotta
That's your price tag is about how you psychologically sell that properly.
Okay.
Is it $10?
I want to know what's going on psychologically with the person who bought it.
I know.
Give them a health check, a mental health check.
Our stream mates that are watching our stream right now are definitely wondering more. So I'm going to put the link up there. If you want to go to jesseandtati.com, join our live stream, catch the link. Or if you just want to go to the website, I'll put it up there as well. Star941fm.com. All right, Pink is next. Louis Capaldi coming up. We got more Star music to play.
Angie's question is the best.
Oh yeah. Well,
Angie asked the best question. How much does it weigh for shipping costs?
Hold on, we got to go through some good stuff. Bruh, I'm amazing. I'm amazing at invisible sculpture. That's right. Me too.
Yep. I was really good at invisible chonies until I was like 23, and then I had to actually.
What would you like to know about my picture on Instagram? The answer to the question that Tati keeps asking, and I do keep sidestepping about that picture, is if I've ever had any work done, and no, I've never had any work done. Okay. Besides Cabela on my chin.
Because every time someone asks me if I've had work done, I used to always be like, "Oh, you're so sweet, thank you." No, but then recently I got Botox and some fillers, so now it's like. Yes,
do that, Edward. I bet you'll get a lot of money for that. Sell that.
Yep. Yes. You know what? Everyone post a picture on Instagram.
It'll be our invisible selfie. Everybody post an invisible selfie with me, please.
And then just put the if you know acronym, okay? And then if they don't know, they weren't here.
They weren't a stream mate. They were not joining us.
That's it.
I agree.
I like it. That's right, Thor. It should be. If you want to use that, I'll take a little royalty on that. If you make a song "Invisible Chonies" on your next album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I did. I had invisible chonies, and then
I like that thought.
Like, how do we know that all those women in the industry weren't wearing invisible chonies and bras? Okay, maybe they weren't showing us anything.
Maybe there's no such thing as a strip club. Maybe that is a fashion show that we don't see because we don't have an artistic eye.
Because we're basic bees, and only the artistic person would have known
that. What else could you?
I posted a picture about the Ninja Parade once, and everybody was like, "I don't get it." I'm like,
like what? Hold on, I need to find the article really quick.
Never mind. Sorry, I had kind of all over the place now.
They sell used panties in Japan. Yes, definitely some fetish behavior there. I believe it.
Did you know that somebody explained? I watched a documentary that explained why Japanese, why they're so freaky and fun like that, and it had to do with being the whole theory was about being was the atomic bomb when we were bombed them in World War II to end that war.
That was the theory.
The theory was that when you are a country built around respect and never backing down, and then you realize you have to back down, it's a part of your culture to never back down. like I guess it was a part of the Japanese culture to like they don't back down. And so when Pearl Harbor and all that shit happened, and we decided, well, we got to bomb them with an atomic bomb, and we hit them with the first one, and then they were like, all right, we need you to back down. And they were like, we're not backing down. And so then we had to do a second one. And they were like, shoot, let's back down. I don't know. Look, I'm giving the cliff notes. Please don't. I'm not a historian. But the bottom line was, after that is a part of your culture, not backing down, and then you have to back down as a culture, as a whole. It changed, I guess, it left like this space of like uncertainty of no one really knew themselves. And I guess it lent itself to being just like free thinking in every direction, and anything goes, because shoot, what were we, everything we were before got shut down. So what are we? And so I guess it lent itself to a part of the Japanese culture that they just kind of like had to refigure themselves out. And what came with it was a lot of that stuff. I don't know. That was what I saw. Okay. Well, look that up.
I want to know. Yeah. I want to know who came up with the theory. And I love that you did the 65% thing that we always do.
Yes. I mean, look, yeah. Yes.
I'm glad it's not just me that does it.
Yeah. No, I think we all do it.
Yes. But yeah, look that one up, because it was really interesting the way they explained how that worked.
No, I do believe in the not backing down part. That's why you'll hear it in some songs and stuff where they say harakiri, like commit harakiri, which is like to off yourself, but in a noble way, kind of a
right.
thing. Yeah,
because they were the ones with the kamikaze. Remember the kamikaze fighters? That was like a celebrated hero thing, kind of a vibe.
To correlate that to why they're freaky, I don't know. It's kind of
that's why I thought, that's why I remembered it was so interesting that's what that was their take on why Japanese is freer in that way.
I think it's a fertility thing, right? Don't they have like a fertility god or something? I don't know.
I have invisible envelopes to mail. Thor thing.
Dude, that's how I used to pay my bills, like from like 2000 all the way to like 2018-ish. It was always sent in an invisible envelope. Every time you tell the bill collector, like, I sent that. What?
You guys should have that. I don't know why you don't have that.
Yeah, check your mailboxes. I know you guys like to do business on email and stuff, but I'm still sending invisible envelopes with money in it.
Well. All right, friends. Well, I think it's a good place to wrap it.
Yeah, I didn't get to do my il maquillage, but I'll just do that on my Instagram. So make sure you're following me. I did the thing where you order something because they totally sold you on it.
Yeah.
And it came with it was like a box of items that they sent you.
Well, it's the thing that Shelly knows it, where they match your colors so well that like you see these girls put it on and it looks
awesome.
Yeah, it does look awesome. So they finally got me. I've watched this ad come up like 30 million times.
Did it come with a brush too?
Yeah, a free brush. Mm-hmm. It's all free. The whole thing was free. I'm just going to show you here so then we can move it to there later, okay? So I'm going to show you real quick before you guys end. This is the il maquillage. This is not by the way, this is not an ad, not an endorsement, okay? I got this just because they bugged me so much.
Wow.
This is the color I got. Woke up like this, which is bullshit because I wake up like dog doo-doo.
You censored yourself.
But they give you a brush, that same brush that you see the girls putting it all.
Mm-hmm.
They give you the brush.
Okay.
They gave me a free gift. Here's the free gift. It is liquid eyeliner.
Oh, and you got eyeliner? They're like speaking your language.
I know. And they gave me this concealer.
Dang. Okay.
Il maquillage. And this one says "Fuck I'm Flawless" is the name for this one. See, I didn't censor myself for that one. That's the name of the colors. Fuck I'm Flawless. I'm not doing this right.
Oh yeah. That's one of my favorite products of the season.
All right. So we're going to try this out. See what happens.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, friends.
Have the best weekend ever.
See you on Wednesday of next week. Bye.